Territories are living legacies from the past and contain development potential for the future. Each territory, be it a rural or urban area, a mountain region or an island, whether it's sparsely or densely populated, has its own unique development conditions. ESPON offers useful evidence and tools to identify trends and measure the impacts of policies.
The territorial diversity of Europe is one of the biggest assets of Europe, I think. If you compare Europe to China, United States, this is one of the things that we definitely have different compared to them. And I think it's a big opportunity because I think learning, working together with different cultural backgrounds, with all these territorial differences and specificities, is enhancing the outcome very much.
Europe's economic competitiveness depends greatly on its cities and metropolitan regions and the networks linking these global marketplaces. Understanding the larger territorial context is therefore becoming more and more crucial in a connecting world.
Europe is a very urbanized continent. We know that about 71% of the population is living in cities, towns as well. And we have also quite numerous metropolitan regions.
These metropolitan areas of Europe is seen as say key drivers for the future, key drivers for economic development, also for say cultural and other aspects of life. They have a particular role to play for Europe. London and Paris are the main metropolitan hubs that we actually have, and they have to play this role to the benefit of the entire Europe.
One ESPON project has analysed the current situation, trends and development possibilities of large cities and urban agglomerations.
The main objective of that project was to give a general overview of the, let's say, state and perspectives of European cities. Try to see what are the main challenges that cities are facing in Europe, what are the main potentials that they might have to face them. What we did in that project is actually try to focus on adding new knowledge on cities. There's quite a lot of work going on cities already, mainly from the Commission to the urban audit and with Eurostat. And so what we try to do is add new knowledge by creating new data and also by trying to interpret the existing data differently than what is already done in existing publications.
Not only metropolitan areas, but also small and medium-sized cities, islands, mountain and rural regions play important roles for Europe and its citizens and have successfully turned local assets into development opportunities. One factor of importance for the successful development of territories, regions and cities is their accessibility and capacity to connect to other places.
One of the basic ideas of the European Union is that nations and regions should, to a certain degree, specialize in what they are doing, to do what they are best on. And this, of course, implies a lot of communication and transportation of goods in Europe. So accessibility to big markets is rather important for all regions.
ESPON is also looking into the territorial dimension of the innovation and knowledge economy. Identifying new development opportunities through innovation is crucial for Europe and its territories.
The uniqueness of this project is that, to my knowledge, it is the first project that deals with knowledge and innovation across all European regions. And this helps a lot in terms of picking up the peculiarities of each region and the way in which knowledge is created and diffused and used and exploited in each region.
ESPON is also addressing global challenges such as climate change and its impacts on European regions now and in the future.
The works on climate change have been done at a very global scale, and we know that the impacts are territorially very diverse, so regions are affected in different ways. So it's very important to have that knowledge and then to be able to provide information and knowledge on how to go down the scale to try to solve or face those challenges. And ESPON has been providing information and useful information also on that.
Through research and evidence, ESPON supports Europe to successfully adapt to territorial diversity and prosper from one of its most valuable assets.